Welcome to this video on how we DevOp. Today I will tell you a story about why we work the way we do and how we all benefit from this in our daily professional lives. I am really glad you are watching this because I hope my story will stick with you and give you something to think about. Because one thing is clear, we all have the same goal: creating beautiful and smart products for our users and really helping them make their lives better. Let's start with this. We don't know what the user really needs. Of course we have some idea, but their real needs are a well-kept secret. Even with all the experts we have in our team, it will always be a guess if we don't involve the actual users. To prove this to you, let's do a quick comparison. This is Jenny. Jenny is a product owner at a software company. She is an expert in how the product works. She knows all the ins and outs, has a real good understanding of the technical challenges, and speaks in software terms. She speaks in solutions. On the right, we see Mark. Mark is a salary administrator at a medium-sized company, and he uses Jenny's product to do his daily work. In his company, he's the expert in his product, but he knows only half of what Jenny knows about it. He speaks in problems, meaning he has something he needs to solve for his business, and he needs a system to support him with that. See the difference? Jenny's background is so much more detailed on a software level that it's almost impossible to expect her to know what a user deals with on a daily basis. Mark just wants a system that supports his job and solves his problems. He does not care about what kind of solutions there can be, he just wants the best solution for his issue. This doesn't mean that he will know how to describe it exactly. Still, his feedback is key to succeed with the product and for Jenny to do her job. This is why we have the feedback loop. As you can see, the customer feedback and metrics are part of this loop, and so are user stories. In both these instances, we try to get as close to our user as possible. By creating and forming our user stories together with our users, we ensure we are building a real solution to the user's problems. By asking for continuous feedback, we get reactions fast and we have the ability to improve quickly and efficiently. While we listen to our users, we unfortunately cannot make everyone happy all at once. This takes time and expertise. We make sure we spend time analyzing a problem before we start building, so we are certain we are building the right thing. When we figured it out, we build it. But of course, we don't have an endless amount of people working on our products. Why not, you ask? Well, just throwing a bunch of people at a problem will not fix it. You need the right people, you need the right focus, and you need the right timing. This is why we believe in small teams that focus as much as possible on one thing at a time. The brain can only handle so much at once. If you are able to concentrate on one thing at a time, you are much more likely to succeed. This means we handle a lot of work, just not all at once. Having a very broad customer base, this may result in some customers having to wait for their problems being solved. As you know, life is full of smaller and bigger problems. Getting stuck in a bigger problem that doesn't seem to reach its end can be extremely demotivating. This is why we slice and dice to make sure we serve the right meal in the end. Because using the right ingredients in just the right amount will get you the dish you were longing for. Am I right? Say some kind of new legislation passes and Jenny's payroll product needs to adapt. This new law is a real piece of work. There are changes needed throughout the system and it looks like multiple teams need to be involved and aligned to make sure we can deliver in time. The new legislation has a deadline and our customers expect us to solve the issue in time. You can be sure that anyone in Jenny's shoes will think this is a big problem to solve. So she makes sure she starts chopping. She splits up the requirement into smaller pieces, all part of the same puzzle. She makes sure that everything she cuts loose from the bigger picture is small in size, easy to describe, and simple to hand over. Also, she keeps in mind that each fragment she takes from the bigger picture will add value to the product and is a releasable feature. But what if we make a mistake? We forgot to ask a question and got carried away with our designs, or we had some serious planning and alignment issues and things got out of focus, or God forbid we created a bug. All of the above and other mistakes happen. We are still humans after all. This is why we are very proud of the feedback culture and retrospective practices we have. We encourage people to try new things and make mistakes. Only then they will grow, and only then we will be innovative. No one points fingers or blames anyone. We just learn, fix it together, and improve as a team. We swear to speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. That means we will never ever sell you false promises. On the other hand, you would really like us to commit to things. We understand that. You have customers and prospects who just want answers. We get it. We really do. And we try our best to accommodate you by listening to your questions and requests, by analyzing and categorizing them. We try to determine where the biggest customer or business value is for our product, so we can make the best decisions on what to build and in which priority. But what we really cannot do is tell you exactly when you will get it. Let me try to explain. When you hire a contractor to remodel your house and he tells you the job will be done in 3 weeks for X amount of money, do you believe him fully? I didn't think so. Building and remodeling a house can be an unpredictable job. Delays and extra costs are well known to occur. If a contractor gives you a date and a price, it is an estimate, and you likely keep in mind that this is the case. Building software is much like building a house. When at first you look at the job ahead of you, you may think, yeah, this will go over smoothly. Just some new walls here, a dash of paint there, and we are good to go. And then the pipes start leaking. Our product is an architectural masterpiece. It has a great fundament, power lines, walls you can't just knock down, and loads of beautiful ornaments to make you want to get in and never get out. But it also has nooks and crannies. We wallpapered on one wall several times, and sometimes the corners let loose a little bit. Add to that the ever-changing outside factors. One of the builders didn't show up because he was sick, or the owner of the house suddenly has a change of heart and decides we need to take a different direction. All of this affects our speed, and from the beginning of the job we will not know what we will run into. So we will not make these promises. We can give you our priority and we will always keep an open line, but we will not commit to solving a specific problem at a specific time. Not because we don't like responsibility and deadlines, but just because we don't want to disappoint you. Because, and hopefully this doesn't surprise you, we really like you guys. You are the people that bring our baby to the users. You are the ones that help them work with the system and make sure that it gets used to the fullest. We are on this road together. We have the same goals: happy users, paying customers, and growth. So let's make this work. Let's focus, innovate, create, and deliver as a team. Only then we will make it happen together.